Today I figured I'd show you how my rear door goes together. I put together one for my frame just to have some structure for the rear door, because there's really no thickness. I mean, the aluminum is not that thick. I mean, you could actually push on it and possibly damage your door as far as if you put too much pressure on it. By putting some solid structure behind it, it'll make it a little more sturdy. And if you've got kids who are banging on your droid, you probably want to do something like this, give it a little more stability. So basically, my rear door is just a simple shape that fits on the skins. As you can see, the back of the skins here, let me pull this off, which is this section right here that I need to actually cut out, is where my door goes. Right there. Now you want to have your door about 5/8 of an inch shorter than the space in your frame, your wood frame, so that you've got enough room to be able to take the door out. So on the back of the frame here, if I turn this around, you'll notice if I cut out the center ring, after I've glued this together, you cut this out, this door here, which I need to actually cut down, fits inside that hole perfectly. But the way the skins are made, the top of the door needs to be moved down about 5/8 of an inch. So I went and modified it and made my new doors just a little shorter. So this one here, which has 10 pieces, I have the bottom two pieces, the two half moons, the top and the middle, and all my uprights, the two outsides, which just have slots, go out here. And I have the two that go in the center. This one here that has grooves on one side is the top piece, and this one's the bottom piece because it has grooves on both sides, because it's being connected by these little guys on the bottom, like that. And then this goes in the slot above that. So let me show you real quick how this assembles together. Basically, you've got your two outside pieces, and you can use masking tape to kind of hold things together. So let me take this here, stick it in the slot. Some of these fit nice and snug, sometimes they fit a little loose. So if I take a piece of masking tape here, just to hold it in place. Actually, masking tape's not bad to hold it in place while it's being glued too, because it's kind of difficult because of the curve to hold everything in place while you're gluing it up. So now there's this one here. So I will put some tape on that. And this is the top piece, which goes right in the slot. And this lines up. Oops. Easy on the pressure. Alright, I can put some masking tape on that. Those are right in place. There. And then this slides right down into here, like so. Now you want to make sure, it's critical to get the pieces on the outside flush. That's where your skins are going to go. If you end up with a piece that's a little thinner than, say, your half moons here, don't worry about how flush the backside is. Worry about how flush the outside is. That's where your skins are going to go. Your skins are going to mount against that. We don't care about the inside. That could be a little uneven if they're a different thickness for some reason. Alright, so then the bottom here, you've got these two here that have little slots in them. These go facing the opposite. The slots go pointing outward, because then your little curved pieces fit right in there like that. Just like that. And then this one here, get another piece of tape here to hold it in place. Bingo. And then this is the last little piece that goes in here. these pieces here, the bottom two pieces are identical, so are the center pieces. And there's our door. Basically, I just used some Elmer's glue. If you have a nail gun, you can use a nail gun, but I would probably try to just use some glue and use some masking tape to kind of clamp it in place. The nail gun may end up splitting it. This one here I used a nail gun. It seemed to work okay, but I'm kind of concerned about some of the wood splitting in some areas. But with masking tape and glue, it should hold it in place long enough for it to glue up. Now when you go to put this in on your frame, you cut the center piece out here, and what you can do is you can drill little holes on the side of your door on both sides to put little magnets, and then put a little screw or something, some type of like a screw head or some metal on the inside of your frame here at the same locations, and your door will actually pop in place with magnets. Basically, it'll be held in place, and you don't have to use a hinge or anything like that. It's nice to be able to get your door off so that you can work in it, or leave it open so people can look inside where your electronics are at. And that's basically my door.